beards make you sexy, but they also can make you unsexy if you're making the 7 mistakes we're going to talk about today. Because the truth is, gentlemen, there is a razor thin line between looking like a bearded sex machine and looking like a creepy weirdo that drives a bus named Barry. I drive a van. So this video is going to be broken up into 2 parts. The first part, I'm going to go over the 7 most common mistakes that I see a lot of guys making, killing their beard's ability to be sexy. The second part, I'm actually going to go over a few tricks to actually make your facial hair grow faster and thicker. If you're ready, gentlemen, why don't you drop me one of these to be like, yo, thanks Alpha for helping and hooking my beard up. Also, if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Gentlemen, it's free. Hook it up and that notification bell, make that bitch ring. So the first biggest beard mistake that I see a ton of dudes making is all about the natural growth pattern of the follicles on their face. There's nothing that makes a beard look worse than when it's all super thin, detail carved out, gentlemen. The deal is, if you want to maximize the look and the sexiness of your beard, allow it to grow in and then define the boundaries, gentlemen. Those areas or those hairs that grow up like super high up on the cheeks, just clean them up. Now, in terms of where your boundary should actually start on your cheek, what I'd recommend is get a comb, place one end by your ear, the other one down towards the corner of your mouth. You're going to let everything below grow, shave everything above. Now, in terms of the neck, that's actually the second mistake and one of my biggest beard pet peeves. I'll see dudes, right? They're rocking like super sexy beards, and then all of a sudden I'll look or they'll talk from the side and they'll expose all of the neck meat fat underneath their chin. There's nothing that makes a beard look worse than when a dude comes and shaves under here, exposing all the skin, all the meat underneath his jaw. Head straight, take your finger, boom, you're shaving everything below and leaving everything above. Guys, I used to make the same mistake. I thought that I should just shave underneath my chin, basically inside of the bone, right? That jawbone. This is wrong, because when you talk, you actually see the meat underneath your chin. It looks terrible. The other downside, if you don't have like a super strong structured jaw, it's gonna make your face look weak and fat. Here, shave, leave. Boom, beard, sexy, but it's only sexy if you don't make the third mistake, which is all about those sideburn transition. One of the things that looks horrible is when a dude is rocking a beard and there is a hard line between his beard and his sideburns. It really looks terrible if he's a dude who actually like shaves his head. Guys, you've got to learn to use your facial hair grooming tool better. It's all about fading and blending, making sure that your beard transitions perfectly to your temple hair. Actually, let me show you. So my beard looks like this, right? A little longer on the chin, and then I gradually fade and taper it up towards my temples or my sideburns, all right? So what I do is actually use the 6mm guard, and I do the micro adjustments all the way up. Get my chin, all right, underneath, and also the stash. Then what I'm gonna do is pop the attachment over the 3mm and drop the micro adjustments down all the way. And starting here, right, I'm basically going to fade and blend up to my temples, all right? Under there, or there. Then what I'm going to do is actually drop it halfway, 2 clicks, and I'm gonna start here and go up. This is the longest, this is the second longest, and now I'm gonna start here and fade up to my sideburn, all right? Starting there, right there. Now, the one trick, up by your burn, what I recommend is rolling the facial hair grooming tool, okay? It's that slight roll that's going to allow it to blend a little bit better as opposed to a hard line. And that is it. What do you think? Super sexy Alpha M 10-day designer stubble. Then it's time to finish the job by cleaning up. For me, I'm gonna use my stubble buddy. Turn it on and get to work. Boom. The Stubble Buddy is also perfect for cleaning up your manscaping mess.
It's that simple.
And when you're finished, guys, all you do is open it up, dump it out, and you are ready to rock. The Stubble Buddy is also USB chargeable. The bottom line, if you are somebody that grooms his face, you groom your body, guys, you own a grooming tool, you need the Stubble Buddy. This is my latest product. I've been working on it now for about 6 months, and honestly, I really feel like this is a game changer. It's also a relationship saver, because I used to get in crazy trouble. My wife would be like, yeah, I love the beard. You look sexy. I'm glad you don't have a monster man bush. But the sink, the floor, I'm tired of stepping on pubes and cleaning up after you. Gentlemen, the deal is, this product is amazing. Instead of sweeping it down the sink, right, and having a potential clog, which is going to be expensive, or getting a broom, or straddling a trash can, or a toilet to try and manscape, gentlemen, now you don't have to. All you got to do is do your business and grab your Stubble Buddy, and it takes care of the rest. Guys, this product is amazing. It is super affordable, and if you hit that special link down below, guys, you are going to also get a limited time special deal. I'm telling you, if you are somebody that grooms, or there's somebody in your life, like a dad, a brother, or an uncle that grooms, you need this tool. Number 4 is actually flakes, as in chin flakes on your shirt. Guys, beard dandruff is a thing, all right? If you're gonna be rocking any type of facial hair, it's critical that you moisturize the skin underneath the beard. So in terms of moisturization, guys, there are 2 different aspects. There is the skin underneath the hair, but then also we gotta talk about moisturizing the hair, because that's something that a lot of guys neglect. They think, yo, it's a beard, who cares? I don't need to condition it. Wrong, gentlemen, the hair on your face, it is critical for you to actually condition it so that it's nice and soft and it's not all hard and itchy. One of the things that a lot of women bitch about is a dude's beard, right? Whether or not a dude is going downtown to visit Brenda, irritating, or just kissing her face, it can irritate, which is the reason why it's critical to not only deal with the skin underneath the beard, but the beard as well. All right, so the first thing I'd recommend, guys, get a high quality moisturizer. Tiege Hanley, of course, is the moisturizer I use, all right? Of course you're using Tiege Hanley on your face, right? The skin that is exposed. But one of the mistakes that a lot of guys make is that they neglect to actually go in and moisturize their beard. The truth is, a lot of times it's going to require a little extra moisturizer. Guys, you gotta get in there down to the skin on your chin, all right? The skin underneath your beard is also in need of super sexy moisturizer like tea. And then it is time to actually moisturize the hair. Now, there are 2 different ways that you can do it, all right? The one that's the most common is a beard oil, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, a few drops in your hand, high quality beard oil. I will link to the Pete and Pedro beard oil down below. Super high quality, all right? Once again, it's about getting it all in that beard, that facial hair, working it down to the skin, all right? This is going to hydrate the hair, making it softer, also a little bit of shine. Now, if your beard is a little bit longer, what I would recommend is actually go with a beard balm. Think of beard balm as almost like a moisturizing styling aid for your hair, right? Except it's for your face, right? Way that it works, it's gonna look like that. Take a little dab, and then same thing, right? Put it in your palm and heat it up, emulsify. And then what you're going to do, once again, is run it through your beard. Now, if your beard is a little bit longer, right? This is what I would recommend. And the reason is because it's going to also add a slight degree of hold so that it will allow you to actually style and make sure that your beard isn't too puffy or fluffy. Plus, it also smells amazing. Gentlemen, the 5th mistake that I see a ton of dudes making is giving up before they give their facial hair a chance at redemption. 4 weeks, guys, that is the magic number. What I want you to do, if you're somebody that has tried growing facial hair before, but you started and you're like, yo, it doesn't look right, it looks patchy, guys, and you gave up, stop. Let it go, let it grow for 4 weeks. Let it grow, let's see what actually happens. But if you're actually shaving at 2 weeks, possibly 3 weeks, you're not allowing the hair to get long enough to actually cover up the patchy areas, which we gotta talk about now, which is number 6, not brushing your beard. The reason why everybody should brush their beard on a daily basis is that not only is it gonna help it lay in the right direction, it's gonna train it. And so if you've got like a thin area, by brushing it in order to camouflage or cover that area, you can actually make your beard appear thicker. The brushing actually stimulates and brings blood flow to the surface, making your hair grow thicker, fuller, faster. But sometimes, unfortunately, even after 4 weeks, it's just not in the cards, right? Your face is very patchy, you're thin, you don't have a lot of coverage. All right, what I would recommend, if this is you, trim it short. Long, patchy facial hair looks thinner, it looks worse than if it's actually trimmed short. Short, thin, patchy beards look better than long, thin, patchy beards. Gentlemen, this is just an undeniable, undisputable fact of beards. Speaking of beards, now what I want to go over is a few tricks to make your facial hair grow thicker, faster. The first trick is to work out. Research has shown that when you actually lift weights, work out, your body's going to release more testosterone. The more testosterone you're rocking, the more that facial hair is going to come in, the faster it's actually going to grow. Gentlemen, if you are not working out and you're like, yo, my beard sucks, start working out. Not only is your beard going to get better, your body's going to be sexy. Second tip, like we talked about, gentlemen, start brushing that bad boy on the daily, maybe even twice a day. Why? Because like we said, blood flow, stimulation, more blood, more follicle formation. Gentlemen, I'm telling you, it's a game changer. The next thing that's going to change the game in terms of your beard being better is actually biotin. Gentlemen, you can take hair vitamins that are going to help stimulate hair growth. Not only for your hair, not only for your nails, but also your face. Start taking a hair vitamin. Not only is your hair going to be healthier, shinier, and amazing, it's actually going to help your beard be better. But it's not just biotin. We've actually packed this formula with a ton of other nutrients designed specifically to help your skin, your nails, and your hair. The hair on your head, but also the hair on your face. And the last tip is time. Guys, a lot of times it just takes you maturing as a man and your facial hair will fill out. You know, for me, like I was super freaking patchy up until the age of around 30, right? I had patches there, my sideburns didn't connect. I was really actually concerned about it. But as I matured, as I aged, as my testosterone flourished, my facial hair also looked better. Guys, the deal is do not compare your facial hair to anybody else. It's you, it's yours. There are no two dudes that have the exact same facial hair. You just got to rock what you got. But if you're making the 7 mistakes we talked about, unfortunately, whatever you got looks rough.